Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be reading some Harry Potter fan fiction for no other reason than I love Harry Potter. So we're going to read some. If you like this video, make sure that you like it and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Alright, let's get into it. Molly Weasley was busy preparing the burrow for Ron's birthday meal. She was bustling about the kitchen and barking orders at everyone. "Get the chicken out of the oven for me, Fred," Molly mistakenly barked at George. Molly then broke down. She began to cry and apologized profusely to George and pulled him into a bone-crushing hug. All George said in a soft tone was, "Honestly, woman, you call yourself our mother." Okay, so we started off with a great one. Is after Fred has died in the Battle of Hogwarts. So that one's so sad. You know what I just realized? No one ever told Neville of Sirius's innocence. Yet he went to go on the rescue mission in 5th year when he thought he was in danger. That means Neville literally just saw how worried Harry was and just made a quick and correct decision that Sirius must be innocent. Neville dropped everything to try and help save someone he didn't even know because his friends were worried about that person. I'd declare that Neville is the kindest dude in that series if I didn't already know that. And overall, Neville doesn't get near as much appreciation as he should. I totally agree with that one, and I never even thought about how he really did not know. He didn't know about Sirius. No one had ever told him that he wasn't guilty. Do you ever think about how Remus Lupin got on the Hogwarts Express to travel to Hogwarts and fell asleep in a compartment by himself, and then woke up to find that James Potter's son had sat down in the same compartment as him? Because I do. I just started crying because he woke up and probably for a second thought it was James. Yeah, I don't know about that one. What if the whole Santa coming down the chimney thing is just a Muggle conspiracy to cover up the fact that Santa is a wizard traveling by Floo powder? J.K. Rowling got that idea from, is from Santa Claus. That's very interesting. When Ginny tells Harry that she's pregnant, Harry's second thought, after being incredibly overjoyed, is a dawning feeling of horror that the baby will be just like him. "Ginny, we flew a car to Hogwarts when we were 12 years old. You don't understand." "Oh, sweet Merlin, we flew out of Gringotts on a dragon." "I caught the snitch in my mouth, Ginny. How will I survive a child that's anything like me?" "The boa constrictor just wanted to go to Brazil. It seemed reasonable at the time." And then someone also said, "I bet James felt the same way about Harry. Lily, I'm an illegal deer. We made a map that shows everyone in Hogwarts, Lily. So many pranks." Could definitely be true, for sure. Okay, this one says, "Nah, man, just imagine Tonks during her years at Hogwarts making herself look like Dumbledore for no real reason other than to confuse the hell out of other students by plopping down next to them and asking them weird-ass questions, like if they've ironed their socks in the last week and then walking away. Imagine Dumbledore realizing she's doing it and joining in so that sometimes there are 2 Dumbledores talking to one student." Harry Potter, youngest seeker in a century, struggles to catch a single letter from the air full of letters. I love that one. I had never really thought about that, but that is so true. Do you guys ever wonder why the students at Hogwarts are afraid of the Shrieking Shack because it's haunted when they literally go to school with ghosts? So the Marauders map can see people even when they're hidden underneath the cloak of invisibility, right? Yet Death can't find people hidden under that cloak. How is that possible? Just how did a gang of teenagers manage to create that map? Good question. Remus Lupin is a genius. Sirius Black doesn't like rules. James Potter thinks he can do anything, and Peter brings them snacks and encourages their combined insane genius. That's how. And we wonder where Harry Potter got it. Fred and George see Ron sleeping with a man named Peter Pettigrew every night on the Marauders map and never bring it up. Yeah, Fred and George, why is that? When McGonagall finds out that Ginny is pregnant and that the Weasley and Potter bloodlines will converge, she marks on her calendar the day the child will turn 11, and that is the day she retires. She already had to deal with James Potter and his whole gang. He had to deal with Harry Potter and all of his friends. Yeah, I can see it. Why would you want to have to deal with that again? Order of the Phoenix, when Molly Weasley tries to defeat a boggart, it transforms into each of her family members in turn, including the twins. But they appear together, because not even in her worst nightmares did she imagine Fred and George being separated. All right, so on this one we have a picture of Luna with a thestral, and it says, "It is the year after the Battle of Hogwarts. School is starting again, and the thestrals are confused by all of the attention they are getting." Yeah, because, you can only see a thestral if you have seen death, and so I guess many of them have seen death now. So you know how the Weasley's car is in the Forbidden Forest, right? And also how Harry went into the forest to face Voldemort? Just picture Harry waking up and being ready to die, and then the car just comes out of nowhere and absolutely creams Voldemort. Like 60 miles per hour Dukes of Hazzard type stuff. I don't see that happening, but someone commented and said, "Ford Anglia Potter, you were named after the bravest car I ever knew." Because Harry Potter named, yeah, you get it. So I thought that part was funny. I do believe that Neville and McGonagall smiled when Teddy was sorted. A Hufflepuff like his mother, but a sweet boy like his father. And then were utterly surprised when he began breaking rules in such extreme that the Marauders and the twins would be outpranked. All the while, they're unable to prove it's him because students can only say, "It was a Slytherin boy," or "It was a red-headed Ravenclaw boy." But they know. Deep down, they know exactly who it is. But somehow, despite his pranks, he's top of his class and becomes head boy. And they're wondering, even after he graduates, where he got the different uniforms from. But Minerva enjoys it, just as she secretly loved each of the Marauders and found them funny. Just as she found the Weasley twins to be brilliant. So if you don't know, Teddy is Remus and Tonks's son. So that probably explains a lot there. I love this one because I think McGonagall did secretly love all of that, even though she had to pretend like she didn't. Alright guys, so that is all of the Harry Potter fan fiction that I have for you today. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you are not already subscribed, make sure you do that. Let me know if you want to see more Harry Potter fan fiction down in the comments below, or maybe if you want to see some different fan fiction, like maybe Hunger Games or something like that. Let me know. Alright, have a great day. Bye!